Hello, everybody, and welcome to Disarming Design Conversations, which will be a series of talks on design, politics, and cultural resistance. My name is Omar Kashmiri, and I work as a coordinator at Disarming Design, together with Annalise Devet. And we are in Brussels, and today we have a special guest, designer and architect Ibrahim Muhtadi from Gaza. And I would like to introduce Annalise. Annalise is a designer and researcher who co-founded the design project Disarming Design from Palestine in 2012. She has been co-developing it since then with a broad range of partners. Please.
Thank you, Omar, and especially welcome, Ibrahim. It is a pleasure to see you. We met each other in 2015 when we organized a Create Shop in Gaza, where I was very impressed by your design skills and particularly also about your approach to design and relationship and knowledge and also skills in craftsmanship and how you combine materiality, craftsmanship, design, and then having a practice in Gaza City in unbearable circumstances, which only feeds respect to what you are doing. And it's a pleasure throughout the years to follow your work, to have exchanges with each other. So I'm very pleased that we are here together today to hear a bit more about your design practice in the reality of Gaza. Ibrahim, but first of all, how are you doing and how is the situation in Gaza at the moment?
Thank you very much, Annalise. Thank you, Omar. It's my pleasure to be with you today. And thank you again to give me the opportunity to talk about my designs and our relationship, or my relationship with the Disarming Design. Actually, it's my honor to be part of this inspiring project. I will start to talk about Gaza, about our place. I'm living in Gaza, as you know. I feel that when you are working in the arts field or design field or creating something, you should have a stable environment, quiet environment. But we are in Gaza, as you know, we are living in unstable country, unstable environment. A lot of challenges for us as an artist or designers to create and to make the designs and the art. But also it's opportunity maybe to reflect our life and how we are living in Gaza, and the hope inside us to reflect it in our art and our design. And maybe this is what I felt when I made the design of the earrings of the project. And we love life whenever we can.
You originally an architect, and then you started shifting and focusing on many other specialties such as jewelry, design, and embroidery even. And I was wondering, because I'm an architect myself also.
Wow,
I wonder how
Yeah.
does it how does it work, and how do you see it, or what made you take this also? Because I understand it's a whole process, and it's not something that comes one night, right?
Exactly. Thanks, Omar, for this question. Many people asked me the same question, but I think and I believe that the architecture is like the mother of the design life, or the design and the art as well. When I started my architecture study in the university, I was improving in parallel my design skills. When I was in the school before university, I was also practicing some of Arabic calligraphy. This is one of my favorite arts. So it's like all together combined so now I'm inspiring my jewelry works from the beauty of the Arabic calligraphy. Working on also some graphic design, some fashion design, and with some organizations here in Gaza I'm working with.
You talk about it like the graphic design, the jewelry, the fashion, architecture, the crafts. Like, for instance, I was very impressed. I didn't realize it at first, like the earrings that you made. I thought it was made with a CNC machine, but you do it by yourself, by hand. So you also have incredible craft skills, and also you work at Atfalun with like top quality craftsmen in Gaza City. So I'm wondering, how do you see the relationship between crafts and also kind of the heritage of crafts and your design practice? So where does designing stop and making begins, or is there no difference between these fields?
I was learned this craft from my uncle. He was working between Jerusalem and Gaza in the Intifada in the 2000s. He stuck in Jerusalem and he was not able to come to Gaza to continue his work and his practicing this implementation of the jewelry. And it was the first step for me to trying to make something in my hands. As okay, I can drawing, I can make sketches, but making something in my hands, it was the first time. So from that step, I continue working on myself, improving the design in parallel, the techniques of making the jewelry, and step by step for reaching for now with the designs what I creating right now.
I'm curious to know then, what would be your creative process? Like, how would you reach, or how would you start, or do you have specific stages that you would always apply?
First of all, I have to understand the need of the customer, for example, because when I make a design, I make a design for someone, for some use, for some person. So I have to understand the need of the person who needs this design. As you have understanding the need of the person, and you have the skill to reflect this need of or this understanding into a piece or a sketch of a product for implementation.
And then, Ibrahim, what are particularly also practicing as a designer in Gaza, what are the biggest challenges that you're facing on a day-to-day level?
The raw materials in Gaza, maybe, I'm not talking about maybe the metals, maybe gold and silver and is available, but sometimes the accessories, the beads, some special additions and accessories is not available. We are not open area and can import easily, and also we can export easily. This is one of the main also challenges. You find the closure of crossing points, so you can in many times you can't export your products and your designs.
One more question, and that's more like, how can design, from your perspective, how can it contribute to cultural resistance?
I think it's an important part in the cultural resistance, that we are here in our land reflecting our heritage and our history and our art through our designs and our productions. Yeah.
What can the world do for artists in Gaza so
What
they can succeed in doing this kind of cultural transformation? Like, what we can do from outside as not being in Palestine, but we are willing to help, and there are many people who are willing to help. Is there anything that comes to your mind?
At least talking about them, about their stories, about their skills, about their challenges, about their suffering. are in, let me say, in the open world, in the open countries, you can send messages easier than us. Selling Palestinian products, promoting Palestinian products, talking about the Palestinian products and designs and culture. Trying to visit Gaza and West Bank and Jerusalem. This is a main part of supporting and things maybe you can do to support Palestinian artists and designers.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Actually, it was really nice to have a conversation with you.
Thanks a lot for this conversation.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very glad with this conversation and talking to you and see you and see Annalise, and hopefully we can do it again and again.